10 most paid NBA players. It is certainly no news that being an NBA player is one of the highest paying jobs in the world today. We have seen and heard of players who earn more than twice what professional workers like doctors and lawyers make in a year. Believe it or not, but among these NBA players, some earn way more than others. With that said, in today's video, we will be putting these top earners under the spotlight as we take a look at the 10 most paid NBA players. But before we go into the video, kindly take a few seconds to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notifications so you will be among the first set of people to know when we drop a new video. Without further ado, let's get the ball rolling.
Back out, Klay Thompson.
Number 10, Klay Thompson, $35.4 million. Regarded as one of the greatest shooters to ever grace the NBA courts, Klay Thompson is an American professional basketballer that plays for the Golden State Warriors. During his time in the NBA, Thompson has won the NBA championship with the Warriors 3 different times, and he has made the NBA All-Star team 5 times. With so many accolades and silverwares associated with his name, it's not a big shocker that he's one of the highest earners in the league. Recently, Thompson signed a new deal with the Warriors worth $190 million for over 5 years. With this particular deal, Thompson earned $35.4 million during the 2020-2021 season, thus making him one of the big earners in the league.
George to the rack, reverse layup. Oh my!
Up next at number 9, Paul George, $35.5 million. Next on our list is a 6-time NBA All-Star and 5-time member of the All-NBA team, Paul Clifton Anthony George. Commonly known as Paul George, he is an American basketballer who plays for the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association. The 30-year-old superstar plays alongside championship winner Kawhi Leonard, and because of this, the Los Angeles Clippers have been considered one of the title favorites of the season. George's contract with the Clippers saw him earn $35.5 million during the 2020-2021 season, all while excluding earnings from his endorsement deals.
Basketball, fakes the pass, throws it down!
At number 8, Blake Griffin, $36.8 million. For a man as talented as Blake Austin Griffin, it's no surprise that we all expected him to be among the highest earners in the league. Well, he certainly doesn't disappoint as he makes our number 8 spot on today's video. Griffin joined the NBA in 2009, and since then he has made the NBA All-Star 6 times. Pretty impressive, huh? What's even more impressive is his contract with the Detroit Pistons. Griffin joined the Pistons in 2018 after the Clippers couldn't hold on to their man. The contract with the Pistons saw Griffin earn $36.8 million in the just concluded NBA season.
Oh, great no look.
Number 7, LeBron James, $39 million. Not only is LeBron James one of the greatest NBA players of all time, but he's also one of the most paid NBA players. I bet most of you won't find this hard to believe, but LeBron's endorsement deals net more money than his NBA max contract. His total earnings from endorsement deals in the just concluded season are not known. But what we do know is that in the 2019-2020 season, LeBron raked in $55 million from endorsements, while he made $37.4 million from his NBA salary. In the 2020-2021 season, LeBron did not only take his team all the way to win the NBA championship, but he also increased his salary earning, taking it from $37.4 million to $39 million.
Bounce pass to Durant in traffic by James, who falls.
Moving on to number 6, Kevin Durant, $40 million. If there was ever any player who could compete with LeBron on and off the court, it would be Kevin Durant. The 32-year-old is an American professional basketballer that plays for the Brooklyn Nets. Just like LeBron, Durant is highly successful. He has won the NBA championship on 2 separate occasions, and he has been included 10 times in the NBA All-Star team. As expected, Durant's success is not only confined to the court alone, he also has a pretty fat bank account. In the 2019-2020 season, Durant earned $38.2 million in salary and $35 million in endorsements. For a man who had to leave the Golden State Warriors to join the Nets because of injury, those aren't bad numbers. Well, in 2020, Durant took things a step further as he earned a total of $40 million from his salary alone. Just imagine what he would have earned from endorsements.
Down to three, down to two, it's a three. Go!
Up next at number 5, James Harden, $41.3 million. Moving from one exceptional and talented player to another that is just as talented, if not more. Next on our list, we have James Edward Harden. For those of you who might not know who he is, James Harden is a basketball player that plays his craft for the Houston Rockets. Not only is Harden recognized as one of the best shooting guards the NBA league has ever seen, but he is also among the highest earners. The Beard, as he is famously referred to because of his dark and thick beard, set an astounding record in the 2019-2020 season by earning $38.2 million from salary and another $17 million from endorsements. In addition to that, Harden is also among the owners of the Houston Dynamo of the MLS. In 2020, that earning was increased by a mouth-watering $3.1 million, with Harden making $41.3 million from his salary alone.
He is. Pulls up for three, launches, score the field goal!
Number 4, John Wall, $41.3 million. Just barely 11 years in the NBA, and Jonathan Hildred Wall Jr. is already one of the top earners in the league. This 30-year-old basketballer was drafted as the first overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft by the Washington Wizards. In the time he's been in the NBA, John Wall has been included in the NBA All-Star team 5 times. Although he hasn't enjoyed much silverware, he is still considered one of the best point guards in the NBA. After a couple of trophyless seasons with the Wizards, Wall was finally traded to the Houston Rockets in 2020. His contract with the Rockets will see him spend 4 years with them and earn at least $40 million every season.
Great behind the back pass and
Moving on to number 3, Chris Paul, $41.4 million. Unlike the majority of other players on our list today, Christopher Emmanuel Paul doesn't make a huge sum from endorsement deals, but he still manages to make our list of the most paid NBA players. Born on May 6, 1995, Paul plays for the Phoenix Suns. Most of you know this already, but Chris Paul has had a very successful career. The 35-year-old has won the NBA Rookie of the Year award, 2 Olympic gold medals, and made the NBA All-Star team 10 times. Although he isn't known much for endorsement deals, Chris Paul still managed to earn over $8 million from it in the 2019-2020 season. However, in this most recent season, Paul had to rely majorly on his contract with the Oklahoma City Thunder for much of his earning. He did make a mouth-watering sum of $41.4 million though, so nothing to complain about.
One for the Thunder. Westbrook!
At number 2, we have Russell Westbrook, $41.4 million. Next on our list, we have a player that made the same amounts from his club contract as Chris Paul, and it's none other than Russell Westbrook. Westbrook is considered one of the most talented players in the league, and he plays for the Houston Rockets alongside James Harden. Just like Harden, Westbrook makes a lot of money from endorsement deals. The two are even considered the top earners in the league when it comes to endorsement deals. In the 2019-2020 season, Westbrook made $18 million, which is $1 million more than what Harden made from his deals. Putting his endorsement deals aside, Westbrook was able to make the second spot on our video for today due to the $41.4 million he made from his Rockets contract in the most recent season.
not to use it. Curry way downtown. Bang! NBA record.
And finally at number 1, Steph Curry, $43 million. Finally on our list today, we have the current most paid NBA player in the league, and it's none other than Wardell Stephen Curry II. Widely regarded by analysts as the greatest shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry is an inspiration to everyone who loves the game of basketball. For someone as talented as Curry, it seems only fair that he has some silverware to his name. He has won the NBA championship with the Golden State Warriors 3 different times, and he has been named 6 times in the NBA All-Star team. Apart from his huge salary, which we will go into a bit later, Curry is one of the players with the biggest endorsement deals in the league. The 32-year-old superstar has a multi-million-dollar shoe deal with Under Armour that saw him pull in $45 million in 2019. In the same year, Curry made a total of $40 million from his salary, taking his total earnings in 2019 to $95 million. Yikes! Well, he didn't stop there. In the 2020-2021 season, Curry somehow managed to take his salary earnings from $40 million to $43 million. I guess if anyone was capable of making it happen, it could only be Stephen Curry. With that, we have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to slap the like button and also share your thoughts in the comment section below. Until the next one, goodbye and take care.